As Bruins fans, we've gone through a roller coaster of emotions with the Jeremy Swayman contract negotiations. We've seen...
If you were to ask me that same question a year ago, I would answer it truthfully, and I would say it's scary. It's a lot of resentment towards people that want you to succeed, and when you're not getting compensated for your endless efforts and doing what you do best, it's a nerve-wracking feeling because it's your family you're fighting for. And the answer I'm going to give you this year is that I've educated myself and that I understand the business side of it all. And it's given me a complete new mindset of understanding the business and how to react to it. I understand the cap is going up and where it will be in years. I understand my comparables and how I can't ruin the goalie market for other guys that are going to be in my shoes down the line.
To honestly, my favorite, as it was so uncharacteristic of the Bruins.
Well, I don't want to get into the weeds with what his ask is, but I know that I have 64 million reasons why I'd be playing right now.
Like, this has to be right up there with Neely throwing the water bottle, wearing his emotions on his sleeve. But then we got hit with the agent of Swayman, who's been enemy number one this whole time to the fan base, releasing a statement saying, "Normally, I do not release statements or discuss negotiations through the media. However, in this case, I feel the need to defend my client. At today's press conference, 64 million was referenced. This is the first time that number was discussed in our negotiations. Prior to the press conference, no offer was made reaching that level. We are extremely disappointed. This was not fair to Jeremy. We will take a few days to discuss where we go from here." We then find out that this wasn't an offer that they'd gotten, but it was a new offer. Well, I have some news for you. Jeremy Swayman is not traded because he signed an extension with the Boston Bruins. So buckle up, Bruins fans. I'm here to give you the latest info on your beloved Boston Bruins. If you've been liking my Bruins content, please leave me a like and subscribe. If you've already done so, thank you, and let's get into it. The fan base has spent all week picking sides for some reason in the Jeremy Swayman drama. I wanted to stay impartial, but if you watch my videos, I will always tend to side with the player. And I 100% have a bias, and I'm going to admit that. I grew up around the game and have seen a lot of what goes on behind the scenes, which gives me a different perspective. So while everyone is either saying sign him, trade him, or he's greedy, Elliotte Friedman decided to drop this tweet to us all. Optimism this morning with Boston and Jeremy Swayman are coming to a conclusion on the contract extension. I'm going to let the obvious grammar errors go, as I'm terrible at grammar, but come on, Elliotte, be better. This got me frantically texting everyone I know with no response. I'm not that cool, but everyone I know is like 4 people. I wanted to sound cool, but I realize I failed now. We have heard everything from the Bruins are offering 4 times $6.4 million to Swayman, to he's asking $10 million, or he wants McAvoy money, to my favorite, I have 64 million reasons. We now know that Jeremy Swayman has signed an 8-year deal with an AAV of $8.25 million. This is a lot more than I thought he would get, to be honest, but I'm happy things are finally over. The Bruins even put this fun social media post. Check it out. I'm truly happy he's back, and now we can move on and talk about hockey again. But I want to hear from you. What do you think now this is finally over? That's a wrap on today's video. To stay up to date on all the news surrounding the Boston Bruins, please subscribe and drop me a like. If news breaks surrounding the Boston Bruins, be sure to check out the channel. If you've already subscribed, thank you, and I'll see you next time.